Okay, got one more Christmas card that I painted with watercolor, and it's this one, and probably is the last Christmas card I'll be doing this season, so kept it simple. I'll show you how I did it right now. Okay, I think this one is going to be what you might call a textbook watercolor painting, especially for a Christmas card. So we're just going to get the background wet. This is going to be the sky, and I'm going to predict that this will go pretty smooth, pretty quick. So what I want to do is I want to get some of the orange in the sky and just spread it around. And I'm using the solid paints, the solid watercolors. They're also called pan watercolors, and that's about it. Well, the solid, the pan, and I think I don't know what else they're called, but that's what I have here. So let me mix a little bit of yellow in there, see if that might give it a little bit of variation. Yeah, that's good. Then we'll put a little bit of the red into it and kind of spread it around, get it very wet. We want to keep that area right there with some white so that we can have the sun right there. Just kind of keep it low in the sky. So there, just a little bit of white right there. It's going to be our sun. Just keep it yellow and orange and red and mix them all together so that they kind of just flow together. Okay, a little smaller than that maybe. There we go. So there's the sun in the sky. And then down here, we're going to have the mountains right here after it dries. Okay, and then the mountains will come down to around here. But down here, we're going to have some of the reflections in the water. So we're going to, again, try to keep that white in there. Just kind of spread this red around a little bit, and this orange. There we go. So that's the first layer, if you will. And the idea would be to keep it sitting so it can dry, but I'm going to speed up the process with a dryer. So let me do that. And if you've seen other videos, I've used the same dryer, but I'll show you if you're new. It's called a Pro Heater heat tool. It's not designed to be doing what I'm going to do. It looks like a crayon, but it'll put out hot air, very hot air. It's supposed to be for shrink wrapping, but I'm going to use it to dry. You could use a hair dryer, or you could just wait. If you just waited, it would dry eventually. I tried using alcohol one time and thinking that would dry quicker, but it didn't really activate the paint very well, so it wasn't a good idea. It's drying. Spread it out a little bit. There we go. So that speeded up the drying process. Now let's take another brush, a different size brush, and let's make some of those mountains. We're going to use the blue. We're going to just real gently paint it in there. Oh, that's purple. I picked the wrong color, didn't I? This is the blue here. That's all right. The purple and the blue, they work together. And it is still a little bit damp, so you can see it's still spreading a little bit. So I just want to keep it very watered down so that it's very light. And keep it uneven here so that you have the opportunity to add things to it. So there we go. And we want to remember down here in the reflection to have some of these colors here. I might as well add purple since that's what I mixed in there before. Here we go. I want to do very, very super light. Very light. Just drag it over there. There we go. Now over here it's still dry, so we can go ahead and add some of those trees. And I think what I'll use is the kind of a gray color right here.